The truth about getting fit in your 20s, 30s, and 40s that your doctor isn't telling you. You can break this down into two very big ideas. Do some kind of walk, like just walk and resistance train paired with decreasing your inflammation as much as you possibly can. So let's start with the inflammation piece. I like to break these down as simple as I possibly can because I'm from an area of the nation that is not very well educated on health and the proper way to take care of themselves. So decreasing our inflammation as much as we can. There are numerous ways to do this. There are also different kinds of inflammation. So acute inflammation is going to be like, I fall, I scrape my knee is swollen, my body is sending things to that area to heal it. Again, I'm trying to explain everything in like very, very simple terms. So chronic inflammation, on the other hand, is what is a driver for metabolic disease, weight gain, diabetes, pancreatitis, liver disease. All the eases and the itises, all the diseases stem from some sort of inflammation. That can come from numerous different areas of our life. The biggest areas of concern are what we eat, the toxins in our daily life, Glade air fresheners, plastic Tupperware that we heat up in the microwave, fragrance such as perfume. All of these things are an endocrine disrupting chemical, which means they're not going to kill you tomorrow when you heat up your lunch in a microwave. However, if we do this repeatedly, day after day after day, the toxic load that our body takes on after all the years of doing this create inflammation, puffiness, stiff joints. Your cells don't work as well. They don't make energy as well. They can't convert carbs into glycogen to shove them into your muscles. You can't build muscle as well. The biggest thing to losing weight with anybody is to decrease your inflammation. And so that's going to differ from person to person. If we can get our inflammation as low as we can, for example, someone could be like, well, I don't use plastic Tupperware. I don't have Glade plugins in my house. I don't have a lot of toxic burden in my home environment, but my food really needs worked on. I'm trying, but I don't understand it. And then the other person could have really good food and they know their food, but their life has a lot of toxic burden. They could be a smoker. There could be so many things that attribute to chronic overall inflammation. The biggest thing that we want to focus on is making sure we decrease it, because if we decrease it, the body then doesn't have to worry about trying to get rid of this inflammation. If the body is inflamed and fighting for its life every day, which is what your cells think. Your cells don't know, oh, it's just a Glade plug-in. It's fine, we'll be fine. Your cells don't know that. They go about it the same way that they would in paleo times. So to them, they're freaking out because this Glade plug-in is not killing them today, but they have to withstand this over and over and over again for years. This is why I say it's not just about what you eat. It's not just about the hard workout. We need to have movement on one side, and we need to have decreasing inflammation on the other side. However you do that is going to be different person to person. Honestly, I think I'm in the best shape of my life. I mean, I'm pretty fit for almost 40, and I have done the least amount of work that I've ever done in my life. I've been a personal trainer since I was just fresh out of my master's degree. I was a personal trainer at Google. I was a San Francisco police officer. I used to work out a lot. And the amount of work that I do now in my workouts is way less than what I did before, because I have learned over the last 20 years of how to get my inflammation to stay low and what supplements I need to take. But then my workouts have also changed significantly. If we're going to get in the best shape that we can, we need to have some sort of movement. For anybody, when I used to train, I would always tell them, just start with walking. And I know there are so many people out there that can't walk or don't have the ability to walk. You've got to do whatever you can do to move. If you're able to walk, that goal is like, okay, if 10,000 steps is just astronomical and you haven't walked in years and you haven't moved in years, your first goal is to go around the block. We need to get in movement. Again, that's going to vary depending on your background, your current fitness level, health, so many things. Your work. Do you have kids? All the things. If you have kids, I've got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. You have to fit in this time. My husband watches my kids for me in the early morning so I can work out. I used to go to a fitness class. I don't anymore. I work out at home. You have to talk to your partner about the time that you're able to put in for yourself. And if that's, I can walk for 20 minutes and I can do a 15-minute workout. That's what I do for the day. That's what you do. As we age, our skeletal muscle mass decreases. If your skeletal muscle mass decreases and if you never build it, you're going to burn less calories at rest than a person who has a large amount of muscle mass. So for example, I have a lot of muscle mass. I eat a lot of food. I'm able to eat a lot of food because I burn a lot of calories, because since I have such a large amount of muscle mass, muscle requires more energy at rest than fat does. So if you've got more muscle, you are going to be able to eat a little bit more calories and not then gain that weight. We not only want to move and burn some calories, we want to have the muscle mass to back it. And there's so many other benefits to muscle mass. Brain health, strength, mobility, longevity. There's so many benefits. And so if you don't know how to work out at all, go to a gym and get a trainer. Go to a buddy and have them teach you. Buy an app. Follow the app's workouts. Follow them to a T. They have a video. The current app that I'm using right now is called Ladder. And I know what to do. I've been a trainer my whole life, but damn, I want someone to tell me what to do. I don't want to think about it. I want to wake up, I want to do my 20-minute workout, and I want to go deal with my kids because I don't have the brain capacity to sit there and program for myself anymore. Do what makes things easy for you. There are so many free workouts on YouTube. It's incredible. You can literally look out beginner dumbbell workout, beginner body weight workout. This is not Ozempic. This is not take a pill and lose a bunch of weight. This is not a quick fix. If you start this and you stay consistent with it, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much better. And you're going to be on your way to being the fittest that you've ever been. The biggest thing is consistency. Just start small and keep chipping away at it. If you can trick your mind into staying consistent and just do these tiny steps, you will get there. I promise. I'm with you.